My name is Princy. I am a founder of Africa for Nuclear, which is a campaign that aims to promote nuclear as a key contributor to achieving Africa's agenda for sustainable development. What do I think about just equitable energy transition? I think it's the perfect term for African continent and for BRICS nation, taking into consideration that they fall under developing and underdeveloped nations. So we need a just energy transition that is equitable, because equitable means that you begin to appreciate all energy, other technologies, particularly the clean energy technologies, including fossil fuels, which can also be made to be more cleaner. And three things that I have in mind is, number one, I think the initiative of Africa BRICS Summit is a good one, and it needs to continue going forward, and it needs to preach the verse of just equitable energy transition. And the second thing is basically that we need to develop our nations, and it's not going to take us negotiating with the global south. It's going to take our leaders to take a decision, a firm decision, that we are for people and we want our nations to develop. And the last thing is that the African continent has a very beautiful document that have beautiful aspirations, and one of the aspirations is that we want to build the Africa that we want as Africans, and that Africa is well documented in the African Union Agenda 2063. The Integrated Resource Plan 2019 of South Africa, it is supportive of the Agenda 2063, not fully though, but it's still supportive, because in that document at least it has the energy mix, where it brings all technologies together. Whether or not they are enough is a topic for another day, but it is supportive of Agenda 2063, and I wish that we can stick to that document, because in South Africa we tend to have a lot of parallel processes. We now have another document which was produced by the Presidential Climate Commission, which speaks a different language altogether. I think the future of this country is in the youth hands, and we need a youth that is going to be participative in economical discussions, or in discussions that have potential to change our economy. And with regards to energy, the youth can participate in such that they make a lot of noise to say, government, stop phasing out coal. Government, we want nuclear. Government, renewables alone are not going to work, because we are not saying we do not want renewables in South Africa, but we are saying let us be realistic in terms of what renewables can help us achieve. And a lot of times you find these renewables proponents talking misinformation. The government is basically saying, in a way, let's forget about building coal power plants in the future. So that is stopping using coal, because once you start talking about decommissioning over 20,000 megawatts of coal power plants, it's there, it's in the paper. It says by 2030 at least you should have decommissioned over 21,000 megawatts. But the same government does not say how are then they going to replace those coal power stations, which base load are they going to use. So it is in a way indirectly saying let's not use coal. In South Africa, we have financial institutions who are meddling in policy issues, and they are not supposed to. They are in South Africa, and they are supposed to run with what the government is saying. I mentioned earlier on that in Europe, the European Parliament, they went far as putting nuclear and gas in their green taxonomy, because they are instructing their financial institutions to say, you do not have an excuse. You need to finance these projects. So in South Africa, what fails us from doing that? Remember, now the youth needs to be mobilized. They don't know about these issues, and as people who have knowledge, we need to continue to educate youth until they grasp the knowledge about energy issues. They don't even know that our financial institutions are not ready to finance these projects. So until they are mobilized to understand these issues, we cannot blame them.
My name is Emily Milamoko. I'm AUAA Youth President, Ghana. I rep African Union of Youth Assembly. We are here to network. As part of partnership and collaboration, we are here to network with other people. The content they are supposed to bring, or the things that they are supposed to bring on now, is African trade that we saw about, and sustainability development goal. So as youth, as we are here, we'll be able to connect with other people from other countries and also look at for business opportunity, how best we'll be able to connect with them and also share ideas, what they also have and what we also have with us, then we can. Also noted to be, especially Pretoria, is noted to be a place where we attract a lot of educationists to their country. So more people come here. As we learned, there is a cheap school. The school fees actually is very cheap too, so people come to the country more often. I also thought about doing my PhD here, but I was not able to get through. So it's a good thing to get to know. I think one of my cousins is here actually. I was not able to connect with her as I'm here. So it's a good thing. Because of the education is very cheap, people try to come here and also acquire education.